Well, is the Patton KR any good? Is it better than Mutz? Is it worth my money? Well, let's find out, shall we? Anyways, welcome back. Hope you guys liked the new intro, by the way. So here we are on Sand River. Really a great map for this Patton KR. Now, some people might be asking, well, what is it? What is it like? What kind of stats does it have? Basically, to simply put it, take a Pershing, add maybe a ton to the weight, but give it roughly 100 more horsepower, keep roughly the same top speed, keep roughly the same armor, and just give it a gun that has slightly better penetration by 2mm and a much better accuracy in terms of snapshots. And that's pretty much a tier 8 premium. Ouch, that hurt. So, it's a tank I'd recommend. I really do like it, but you guys will see in the upcoming footage why I really like it. That being said, basically the reload on this thing when you have fully upgraded crew with all the equipment and whatnot is around 6.9 seconds, which, mind you, for a tier 8 medium is pretty damn good considering you have all that gun depression 10 degrees, you have that turret armor which can be troll, and lucky shot ever on an IS-3, just saying. Anyways, the tank I've really come to enjoy. That being said, I kind of want to talk a little bit about the Mutz also. The Mutz I would recommend for most people. Has a better gun, has arguably better armor. If you like the Patton playstyle, then I think this is the tank for you. For the average player, the Mutz is probably going to be the better option. The Patton takes a little bit more skill to kind of use it properly, as you guys will see in the upcoming footage. That being said, that poor T-43, sorry dude. And I donked that shot in the IS-3. But no, it's a tank that I've really come to enjoy, especially if you put vertical stabilizer on it. And I use vents because I just like having vents on everything. And then I use gun rammer in terms of the equipment. Crew skills on this thing, it was for my Pershing crew that I just slapped in here. I think it was my Pershing or my Patton crew, one of my Patton crews. So they have a couple skills on it. Obviously they're 100% and all that jazz. But besides that, look at the hit points, 1450 hit points. Average, you know, solid for a tier 8 medium. 390 meter view range. I think that's quite good. That works. And actually with my crew being at 100% and a couple of the little things, they were up to 406. And if I wanted to, I could throw coated optics on this thing and I'd be hitting the 440 mark. So, it definitely would work. And ouch. Yet again, another crazy shot. But with shots that shouldn't have made it happening, there are shots that should have happened. To watch, just nope. Like a force field around the damn Waffentrager. And go to shoot him, and no. That's the thing about the Patton. If you want to rely on its snapshots, it's gonna troll the crap out of you. But that's why I kind of like it. You can pull off some crazy shots, and sometimes they don't work well on you. Another hit. So anyways, if you guys notice, I'm not really narrating much of this game, because I kind of want you guys to be able to watch and see the what to do and what the not to do. This was, I think, my first or second game out in the Patton KR, and I was kind of looking at it and kind of trying to figure it out. And so far, by the way, 1600 damage in a tier 8 medium premium. Well, that's going to net you some decent credits. Oh, and mind you, throughout this whole thing, I don't have a premium account, so you guys can get an idea of the kind of experience and credits the average player will get. That being said, if you guys like how the Comet plays, I know this is a bit of a weird comparison to make, but with this thing, you can be just the biggest pain in the ass to the enemy. That's exactly what this thing's all about. Yeah, that IS-3. Watch this guy. I appreciate the effort, dude, but he's looking at me. I say, hell no.
We didn't even scratch them.
But no, the reverse speed on this thing's quite good. It's really mobile. The gun is really reliable. If you let it aim, like right here, bang.
Enemy is hit.
You let it aim, it's gonna hit where you look most of the time. That, and don't forget the standard penetration's 192, but the premium's like 246, 248, somewhere in that area, just kind of like the regular Pershing. So even in tier 10 games, you can still have tier 10 medium levels of penetration. Granted, you won't be making money unless you're damaging tier 10s, and that's actually the trick here, guys, with the Patton KR. You should only be using premium rounds against tier 10s because obviously shooting 2 tiers above you nets you better experience and better credits, and you'll get that return in the credits that you make most of the time. Without premium time, you're kind of cutting your losses there, but I guess you're going for more stats based than credits if you're running standard account. But if you're running a premium account and you're up against tier 10s, then I would load the gold. But most tier 9s and 8s, you don't need gold. The only reason I'm loading gold right here is because it's an IS-3. You know, that infamous Russian bias, let's be real. And that IS-3, by the way, is going to be a pain in the ass. Watch this exchange between myself and this other Patton KR. This is exactly the kind of stuff you should be doing. I notice he's pushing. He won't be able to fire. I poke out. Bang. Shoot him. He's down. I'm pulling back. I'm almost reloaded. I'm going to get myself lined up here. I shoot. Bang. I shot first. He's at 265. I'm going to have to roll high to get him. The ARL hits this guy. So then bang. He's done. There we go. At 2800 damage. That's the kind of exchange you want in this kind of thing. You want to be able to dish out a couple shots and only take one. Be able to throw it in reverse. By the way, this IS-3, guys, look at how much my tank's actually exposed. And watch him get this shot. He shot the front side of my tank. Oh my god. What are you going to do? It 3,096 damage. Not bad. Looking at the results screen, first battle in it, get a first class mastery, sharpshooter, bruiser, fire for effect. But decent experience. You know, wasn't a bad result. Now, here we are on Swamp. And if you guys watch my T-34 review, you guys will recognize some of the play styles here. This has really become one of my favorite maps. Now, look at the enemy team. Look at all their tier rates. They're entirely mediums. And that's why we're pushing up to A0, B0. We're pushing up to that top right-hand corner for that exact reason. Because I do not want to have to deal with a bunch of heavies. Or, sorry, I don't want to deal with... Not only that, I don't want to deal with the heavies anyway, but they don't really have heavies. They only have tier 7 heavies. I want to be able to stop their medium push. I know for a fact their mediums are going to be pushing that top right-hand corner, because that's where mediums go. That's the best spot for them to be at. So I expect them to be there. And you guys will see exactly how that unfolds here. But I highly recommend anyone in a medium that has decent gun depression or, you know, decent rate of fire, even good alpha, anything that's really a flexible style tank, to go up to that A0, B0 corner. Even tanks that have high alpha, that have really good guns, like the T-34. Mainly something with at least some gun depression and the ability to either get your shots off quickly, or if they want to trade shots with you, you're going to win that. Example, T-34. Now watch this a little bit. There's going to be something that falls over on the left-hand side. Yep, I know something's coming. Sit there, wait, and then, whoop, bang. Notice that snapshot. Notice I didn't have to aim it much. It was just, hey, look, there's a Panther 2, and watch. Bang. You just poke out in front, point the gun in the general direction, and shoot him. Granted, we're only like 200 meters away. 200 to 300 meters, so... By the way, guys, that's a good trade. I've done 665, and I've only taken 222. But, look there, there's only 3 of them, and there's 4 of us. Why do I get the sense these guys aren't going to be the only ones? And notice, if you guys remember my other video, the northern team likes to push down the 8 line and get around you if you're really holding up in this spot. Now, this poor comic got tracked. He got knocked out. Nothing you can do. That shot just went nowhere. It happens. Object 416 behind us. I noticed that on the map, but I want to get a shot in. Can't really. Bounced off the Patton KR. That happens. Look at behind us, there's a Patton KR to our left, and there's an Object 416. So notice, we are outnumbered, but we have a good position. Looking at the 416, bang.
Armor is damaged.
And notice this thing's rate of fire. It's really quite effective. And I'm also here, I forgot to mention, with my other buddy, T-Bro, in the Mutz, and then Tomahawk in the Panther 88. Now, look at this. They have 6 tanks, and we have 3. We should be completely outnumbered here. Should be completely outgunned. We are outnumbered, but we should be completely outgunned. We should have no chance. But the catch is, we can focus our fire. Shoot the 416, and then a buddy from behind, the SU, notices. Alright, so it's 3 versus 5. I want to get the Mutz out, but I can't. I take a hit from Patton KR from behind. My loader's knocked out. I need to focus him out first. Tomahawk's already looking at him. Bang. Notice how, or at least that's kind of how I played the KR, is it's easy to just rack up the damage as long as you just take your time. You focus out the target, take your time. It's a tank, I would say, you have to be very analytical. And maybe that's a good way to describe it. It's not a tank that you can just kind of... By the way, Mutz, such troll armor. Has like 90 millimeters of frontal armor and it just doesn't care. Anyways. And then, oop, yep. So now there's 3 of us versus 2 of them. Then we have a buddy coming up behind us. I'm looking for a shot in the Patton KR. I notice the Type's looking at me. I back off. He misses. And then now I know the Type 59 shot. I can sit here and wait for my shot. Bang. Patton KR is done. Now, T-Bro and Tomahawk are both 1 shots. I can take 1 hit. Indian Panzer can take 1 to probably 2 hits. So, I'm gonna let him go first. I'm gonna go on this side because I'll take a hit from the Type 59. However, I hit the Type on the move, which is awesome. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna make such a rookie mistake right here in a second. It's gonna be such an embarrassing mistake. Instead of shooting the tracks, I shoot the hull. Renegable Type 59. Brilliant, James. Absolutely brilliant. But that being said, that is Swamp. Now, yet again, good results. I feel like this is a tank that if you like that kind of play style, it'll do well. That being said, I stress that you should be in platoons with this tank. This is not a tank that I would go solo in that often. So, do I like it? Yes. Do I recommend it? Sort of, if you like that play style, but I still think the Mutz is probably a better tank for most everyone. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys like the Patton KR, if you guys prefer the Mutz. Pretty much anyone can try them if you get 15,000 experience in a day. I don't know how much longer that event will be going on, but hopefully it will be going on for a while. And thanks for watching, and I shall catch you next time.